right, man. How you enjoying outer space?
Man, I ain't never been to space before.
Ooh, shit, man. That's on SpacePodTV. That's all we do, man. We always in outer space now. You know what I'm saying? Season 1, we were on Earth, but Season 2, you know, we had to leave Earth. You
gotta take off, dog.
Gotta see the bigger picture from down below, you know what I mean? So, we out here, man.
All day.
With our special guest, Johny Trenches.
What's up, dog?
Johny Trenches is in the building.
Trenches is in the building.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's good to be here, y'all. Appreciate this. It's just tight. I've been watching y'all for a little while. It's pretty cool.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Heck yeah.
So let's tell them a little bit about yourself, man.
Well, I'm originally from Jackson, Mississippi. I don't know. I was raised by a single mom, so that was just me and her my whole life. And I started doing music when I was like 7 years old.
Okay.
I've been in honor choirs and stuff like that my whole life, and then I went on to like playing pretty much any instrument I could pick up.
Yeah, right.
And then I started playing metal music all throughout New Orleans and all that stuff. And then I went to like singer-songwriter acoustic stuff. And then one day I got really turned.
Yeah.
And at the bar downtown in Fargo here.
Right.
And I shut the damn DJ down and I started spitting bars, and all of a sudden everybody started freaking out. So I was like, fuck, I might want to do this.
Yeah, right.
You know, so.
Hey, was that one time that you were performing at Dempsey's? Was that one of the first times you performed in Fargo?
I know the first time I ever was on stage in Fargo was actually, I did open mic night at Dempsey's every day for like 4 months.
Damn. Yeah,
like
exactly.
I did it every week for like 4 months, dude.
That's how you gotta approach it, man. You just gotta take. You don't take no for an answer. You just fucking keep going. You know what I mean? Eventually, you won't be denied. I'm telling you that right now. Like, eventually, everyone will be like, all right, man, I see this dude. He's, like, being so consistent. Like, at least listen. You know what I mean?
Nah.
And that's what it is about in Fargo, man. You got to be consistent, and you got to give no fucks, because it takes a while for people to warm up to you. You know what I mean? But once they do, you get really solid fan base, and that's good. You know what I mean?
Well, it was tight because I was doing it for, like, I think, like, right before I stopped going, somebody from, can't remember what little business it is or whatever here, but it was when Machine Gun Kelly was here.
Okay.
Like last year before last.
Right.
The lady came up to me and asked if I wanted to open up for Machine Gun Kelly, like no questions asked.
Hey.
And I was like, what day is it gonna be? I didn't even know it was coming, you know. And then it turned out I had trial and everything that day. I was facing 20 years of prison.
Oh, fuck.
Here in Fargo over something I had no control over.
Damn.
Wow.
So I had to pass the opportunity up so I could go to trial. But it was worth it because I got let go.
That's good. That's good, man. We're glad to see you still here, man.
Yeah.
Still making moves. That's the most important part. I was talking to you outside. Like, I mean, yeah, you might have had a rough past, but as long as you're here and you're alive, man, you're alive and kicking, man, you can still make big decisions. You can still keep moving forward. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. You got to keep moving forward.
Exactly. So.
Yeah, bless up. We glad to have you out here and really represent for the music scene.
Man.
All day. It's like I said, I ain't from Fargo, but I see a lot of people here working really hard. You know, and it's pissing me off here lately. People ain't getting the appreciation that they need.
True.
And that's why, like, what y'all are doing, y'all are coming out here and like showing each individual that they're being noticed. You know what I'm saying? I think that's tight.
Yeah, we appreciate that, man. We're just doing what we can to relay the message and, you know, keep the scene strong. You know what I mean? That's the most important part. We got to keep the scene strong. We can't be divided or anything like that, because when we're divided, man, we ain't nearly as powerful. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, you know, we got to make power moves together, and like this is nice because we can bring all sorts of walks of life into here, man. They all tell them stories, and it's crazy because like some of these artists, man, if they weren't on here sharing their story, I don't know if they'd ever be discovered. You know what I mean? And like that's just one chance. And, you know, that's all we're just providing a chance to everyone. And there's already people who are established, and shout out to them. But, you know, there's all sorts of different people out there, and we just out here, man, bringing the platform and, you know, hoping they can make something of it. So.
Yeah, I respect that shit all the way.
Appreciate it.
And we knew about some Johny Trenches, because, like, we were talking, man. I seen you at the Tech. You were holding it down.
Well, every time I get on stage, I do it. Like, my dad, he performed all over the world, played music. My dad did. He was a country artist. He played with, like, Toby Keith, Jamie Johnson, and all those guys. The one thing he told me, he was like, because when I first hopped on stage, bro, I didn't exactly know what the hell I was doing. I don't think anybody really does.
No, not at all.
You know, and my dad, he saw me perform for the first time, and then right after, like, we were taking a break, we were at, I think it was We're somewhere on Bourbon Street in New Orleans.
There you go.
And he pulled me off the stage after a break, and he was like, so you're fucking up, man, basically. And I was like, what the hell? And he was like, you're not. He was like, when you get on that stage, don't worry about everybody else. He was like, that's your fucking stage.
Yeah, right.
And he was like, and then he was like, now go tell your guitarist, your bassist, go tell your drummer the same fucking thing, that's their stage, not yours.
Right.
And I said, he told me make sure everybody played that whole stage, not just that one part that they think they were giving.
Yeah, right. So you're getting everybody in their element, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, giving them the empowerment, because you know what I mean. Yeah, that is true, man. When you're up on stage, you gotta own that shit. Because if you show any sign of insecurity, people will pick up on that.
Yep.
And that won't be as good of a performance. People won't fuck with it as much. So
nobody wants to watch awkward.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like I said, everybody starts somewhere.
Yeah.
But I was just thankful that I actually had like my dad pull me off and tell me. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, because he had the experience.
Yeah.
So
as soon as he told me, dude, it fucking changed.
And he saw the vision, and he saw the potential, man, and that's what counts, man. Because
that one thing changed my motherfucking life.
Right. That's how it goes too.
It did.
That one.
Just takes that one thing, and you're off. You're good to go. You know what I mean? So.
It was a pretty interesting time.
Yeah.
So you say you done like many genres of music. We were talking. Can you just kind of go over some of those and kind of how you got started?
Well, basically, I grew up around music. My dad, my dad wasn't around. He was in prison for about 15, 16 years. And but my grandmother, she sang like hell. She sang like a motherfucker.
Right.
And my grandfather, he can't sing with a shit. But he's just like deep old country dude. He sound like that, you know what I'm saying? He ain't singing nothing.
Right.
But then my dad, he could sing, he could play any instrument.
Yeah.
My sister, my brother, my mom, everybody's just.
So you got a good, strong
fine.
musical background then. That's good. That's good. So now you said Mississippi, right? So out in Mississippi, like how's the music scene compared to here then?
It's not.
No music scene.
It's not. Unless it's changed since I've been gone. Dude, when I literally I have never played a show in my hometown.
Really? Damn.
Never performed in my hometown one time.
And we thought Fargo was lacking, man. That's crazy.
No, it's like nobody.
Like there wasn't opportunities.
There's not opportunities. Everybody's too worried about. I don't know. It's just sad to say, murder rate in Jackson's too high for people to even be worried about going outside and going stuff like that. The only people that even go out to events and like stuff like that is the people who's got the money, and the only way you got the money,
doing some shit.
Doing some shit.
Yeah, right.
Grinding.
Yeah. It's another reason I had to get out of there, because my son, I didn't want him raised around that No. That's all I was raised like, and I didn't want my son to be raised like that either.
No, I feel you on that. Yeah, you definitely got to look out for your own, man. And that's good that you decided to, up and leave and seek a better future, because then now you can lay the foundation for something, even bigger, you know what I mean? So that's good shit. And, yeah, man, we out here, man. We just making moves, you know what I mean? So if everybody's making moves, that's the best part, you know what I mean? So.
Well, if you ain't moving, you're idle.
Yeah, right.
And I can't sit still.
Oh, it sounds like it. If you were doing open mics every week.
And
I haven't even heard nobody.
Dempsey's, those guys, bro, they all know me now and stuff from that time. Because when I started doing it, I was the only guy doing rap on the stage. Everybody else was like.
And that's in Dempsey's. We're not talking
you just kept going for it, man. That's a good part about it.
The crowd in there was not even my crowd, but I did it anyway. And then the crazy part is people started showing up.
Right.
Then started showing up, and then more rappers started getting on stage. And I saw rappers I knew getting on the stage eventually. And then the guy from Dempsey's, I can't remember his name. It's been so long since I've been there.
Kind of like the owner or something.
The guy who plays guitar and does like the sound check and stuff there.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, anyway, he was like, bro, he basically told me, it was like, before me, nobody ever came and did this in Dempsey's.
That's what you got to be the first to do something, man. That's how the big things happen, you know what I mean?
In the industry.
Say fuck it and do it, man, because...
I eventually had like 15, 20 people just coming to see me on Thursday.
That's really impressive for at Dempsey's, man.
Yeah.
Open mic is it's pretty tough sometimes. You know what I mean?
Well, it's like I would fuck them up too, because I'd get off stage doing my rap, and then I'd grab a guitar a couple sets after somebody else went on.
Yeah.
I'd hop back on, grab a guitar, and start singing.
That's good shit.
And then people would be like, "What the hell just happened?"
Yeah, right.
Never pigeonhole yourself into one thing. Like you can do it. You can do it. This music thing.
Yep.
It's pretty. I don't know. When I got up there, people were like, "What the hell's going on?" Stereotype dog.
Yeah, right. No, you get a whole different level of respect if you're like a multi-talented type of musician. You know what I mean? Like, you just spit a rap and then you bust out a guitar, play a piano or some shit, people are like, okay, well, he really is about that music life, you know what I mean? And it's nice that you come from that music background, because I know, you know, probably in your childhood you learned all of that shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it, you know, it carried on, and you got to share those gifts with the world, and that's good shit right there. So
yeah, well, everybody else
man.
was running out, playing Xbox, all that stuff. I was real shit teaching myself how to play something.
that's good shit right there.
You know.
Real talk.
I wish I would have done that in my childhood instead of playing fucking video games and watching Saturday morning cartoons. You know, like,
don't get it twisted. I
Eddie.
still watch the cartoons.
no, I love cartoons too, man. But like, goddamn, I think there should be a limit, because I wish I would have invested in like at least some Pokemon cards or some shit, because those are worth money now too. It's like,
yeah, I had a whole bunch of them. Now I look at them like, bro, what was I doing?
yeah, right.
All this money.
If only
Yeah,
I knew
you
one
know.
fucking thing about the future, I would have been set for life. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, like those Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And
Yeah.
shit. People were still buying those things.
you remember them God cards back when they were like $300 a piece or some shit?
Oh god.
Hindsight
Now they're
is
like-
20/20.
piece them apart. Yeah, to like piece
Yeah.
that one dude together. Oh,
Now you get them
man.
mass produced at Walmart for like $10. It's like, all right, cool.
That's horrible.
Yeah, right.
I feel so played.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't buy one, but I still feel played to try to do it.
They're
to me.
controlling the market, man.
Oh,
They got all them shits in the vaults and shit. Like, y'all think these are rare? Ha! Got a million of them.
My ass. It's about as rare as diamonds.
Yeah.
We just got a
Right.
truckload.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
they just hiding that shit, keeping the inflation rate up and shit. But you know,
I feel you.
that's
though, man.
business. You know, that's capitalism. So you know,
Hey, business is business, I guess. But
right?
When I was in college, man, I bought so many CDs.
Mhm.
I donate plasma and I do this. I go get a CD. If I'd have just taken all that money and put it into my studio, you know what I mean? So I feel you. Like,
Yeah.
you're like thousands of dollars. Like, damn, I could have had this really popping off. But
Yeah,
at the
right.
time, you kind of just fucking around. Like, yeah, I want that new song, or
Just
I need
living
a
it,
bag
yeah.
of candy or whatever.
Fuck
you
yeah,
know?
dude.
Yeah. But that's just the part of growing up, man. If you didn't make those mistakes, you would have never learned from them. So you know.
As long as they can learn from our mistakes, like
Mhm.
Palien said before, you know,
Yeah.
our experiences, you know, that's
Right.
what we're here for. So
Yeah.
It does go to a certain extent where if you like you got the whole town saying don't do that and you still do it, you might be stupid a little bit. You know what I mean? You might be a little
might
stupid.
be. But some of those people are the ones that have done crazy good things. Though.
Yeah. You definitely
know.
still got to go for it. You know?
Absolutely. Like
So-
some people is like, bro, that's the craziest shit I've ever heard. And next thing you know, they're billionaires.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know what I'm
True.
saying? Yeah.
That's like investing in Bitcoin. If you would have done that in 2007, you'd have like what $7 million
Just talking
at
about it.
least.
Yeah, I thought that was crazy.
Yeah.
Man,
just talking about that too, and it's like, yeah, you could be a millionaire at
Mhm.
the age of 21.
once again, feel played.
Just put $100 in. Go back in time. Put
rigged the
$100
system.
into the stock.
Dude, we
7
need
million.
Time machine.
It's fucking crazy, dude.
I would love to build me a time machine. I'd go
like
back
Calvin
and
and Hobbes
invest
or
something,
something.
bro.
Hey man, we can go in a time machine right now.
Yeah, absolutely. You know,
Hey. Cue the
Told you
time
we out
machine
here.
button.
we're back in 1998.
All right, where's all the Pokemon
Yeah,
cards?
yeah.
I'm looking for them shits.
What was he
All right, we go to 2007. All right, where's the stock investor, man? All right, put all my money into Bitcoin.
All of it.
2000
All right, we
scrap-
moving on. What else can we do?
Trillville. All right, let's jump to the future.
Yeah, right.
And in the future, we got like, I don't know, gold-plated suits and shit on.
Yeah, right.
It's like the sixth element instead of the fifth
That's
element.
right.
You know?
Yeah.
That's right. You can't go wrong with it.
Nah, I mean, you know, you got to take the good with the bad. I mean, the future
I
probably
guess,
has a
yeah.
bunch of bullshit, but at the same time, look at all the good shit that's happening. You know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have some bullshit I'm gonna run into here later. So
Oh shit.
it's just a
I
day-to-day
feel that
thing,
way
dude.
too.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like there's always something, especially when you start seeing success.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
dude,
that's when they come out the woodworks trying to.
I'm having a
dirty
great
up
day,
name.
right?
Yeah.
I'll be like, I've learned to say, I'll be like, man, I think nothing can ruin this shit. As soon as I say that, I look at myself and like, you done fucked up.
You already know.
And it's because every time, it doesn't matter if I say it or not, it gets fucked up.
Damn.
Every time, somehow.
I believe it because I don't know what it is. It's that balance thing, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like,
That
you can't,
yin-yang.
don't get too much over yourself, man. We're just going to knock you back down just a little bit.
Right.
You know?
Right. Put you in check.
That's kind of
You know what
like
I mean?
that's kind of like Snoop when he got
Sometimes
all
it's
that
a little
fame,
too
you know?
cruel. You know what I mean? But.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes the world just takes control of you and spins your ass around.
Mhm.
And then drops you off where you have no fucking idea where you are.
Right. But maybe that's what you signed up for before you even came here, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I want a fucked up life. I want to get confused all the time, every day. I want to wake up not knowing where the fuck I am. Are you sure about that?
Where was that contract?
Yeah, all right, fuck it.
I don't remember that contract.
Hey, you never know, man. Life is just a mystery, bro.
It is a mystery.
True.
We could have signed some contract before we came here. Like, sure you want to do that shit? Like, that's a lot of weird shit. I'm down. Let's get it.
I'm gonna be the best blues guitarist of all time.
Hey.
Shit,
You know
man.
what I'm talking about.
Shit, yeah.
But that's the way it is, man. But like your music, we talked a little bit before the interview started, but just let the people at home know kind of like what all the different types of music you do, and then the music you're doing now. You know.
Oh, true. Yeah. Well, like I said, I started out like just picking the guitars and playing a little like makeshift drum set, and like I had to make my own. I didn't have any money, so I had to kind of just make my own little drum set. I built it piece by piece.
Right.
Wow.
And then I got together
Like
with a couple friends of mine that we started just like fooling around the garage and everything. Then we wrote a little bit of music, and then we started like, yeah, dude, we were just kids, you know. We were like 9, 10 years old. So we were like, let's put something together real quick and just try to like make some music out of nothing, and we did. And then we turned around and actually like got a little older, invested in real instruments, and then we invested in like PA systems. We invested in everything.
Yeah.
And then eventually everything was just popping, and then we started I met up with some other people, and then I started playing shows at this little, like, it was a shack in one of my homeboys' backyards, dude. Real shit.
Yeah.
It was a little shack. It was like, we went in the back. It was deep off in the country, out in the middle of nowhere.
So you ain't gonna get no noise ordinance.
Yeah, and the shack was probably no bigger than, like, I don't know, probably like a 20 by 20 little shed, dude. Like, real talk. We had 300 people start showing up for these things. People started putting this
out
little...
in the yard even.
Yeah.
You know, like overflow.
People started, like, parking all the vehicles down this, like, 2-mile long road. There's no houses on it. Yeah. And people just park. Police would show up, can't even come out there because it's all 5 acres.
Right.
Before you even get to the house, it's private property.
Right.
They can't even come down the 2-mile long driveway.
Hell no. And if you do, you put people on 4-wheelers at the entrance.
Yeah. No, it's like, it was wild. We had, the owner had a dirt bike, so if he saw lights, he'd ride down there and let them know to get off.
Yeah, right.
And then, like, we had people starting putting this little shack on their, like, tours and stuff.
Yeah.
And that would, like, the Paramedic, I don't know if you've heard the Paramedic, that metal band. They did like a metal cover of one of Lil Wayne's songs. I can't remember what the name of it is.
Was it that Drop the World song? That wasn't the one.
No, this is a while back. They're called the Paramedic.
Yeah, we'll look them up. Though.
Yeah, dude, they're actually good. They're actually pretty decent friends of mine now. After that, I haven't talked to them in a long time, but like
that's a cool connection, bro.
They showed up in their bus, dude, and they started playing. Everybody played, and then afterwards we went back to one of my homeboys' house. He was a little privileged little kid, you know. I met him through one of the musicians and stuff. His dad had this huge house, dude.
That's the
like,
party house, right?
Huge.
Yeah.
When I say huge, I mean, it was one of the biggest ones in Mississippi at the time.
Bet.
It was really big. So we all the bands, as 1 year later was there, the Paramedic. I'm trying to remember.
Put that on the resume.
Through the Awake was there.
Yeah.
They were there, and we all started partying. We went to this little pool party. We got in the van, and my homeboy Easton Jordan. I know you're probably gonna see this, dog, so I'm gonna bring this up.
Yeah.
He was chilling at his house, and one of his favorite bands was a Paramedic. So I said, bro, we got to make a pit stop real quick by my crib. It wasn't my house. It wasn't my house. So I made him stop at his house, and we went and knocked up on the door, and he opened the door, and I was like, bro, I brought somebody to fucking see you.
Your favorite band of all time.
And he saw them and was like, freaked the fuck out, and then I was like, get in the fucking van, and then we took him in the van, and we fucking all went partied.
Damn, that's epic shit right there.
Yeah, that was my homeboy, one of my best friends at the time. He actually messaged me the other day. I hadn't talked to him in years.
Wait till he sees this, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy.
We universal out here, man. We on YouTube. We out here.
Yeah, man, we really out here.
I love hearing stories like that, you know, because there used to be a place called H's Cellar up by Grafton. So people will know about that out here, and he would bring local bands through too.
Right.
Sum 41 was one of those bands at one point in time.
Hey,
damn.
That song Fat Lip, I messed with that.
Because they was Canada, they swooped down. You know what I mean? And then like 2-3 years later, they came out with Fat Lip.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's a dope song, man. I remember I grew up listening to that stuff.
Yeah, so that you was in a metal or a rock band at that time.
Yeah.
And then
I moved on to acoustic music.
Acoustic, okay.
Because like I said, I don't know, do you know what honor choirs are?
Yeah, like bands and choirs, you know.
Like honor choir, you gotta be accepted in the honor choirs.
Okay.
And, yeah, it's different from like just normal.
So you got to try out.
Yeah.
It's like, is it like an exclusive type of choir type of situation?
Well, kind of, because like it was for your schools, and like you got regular choir, and then you got like show choir, stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was like I was always messed with, not a good thing, kids. By the way,
That's messed up.
That's messed up, man.
When that truck's like half a minivan. It's like welded onto a Dodge Ram truck. What the mess is going on here?
That's the new Turtle Mobile.
Hey, it does, but fuck, dude, yeah, that was funny. That was just fun.
No, but you had to get accepted.
Yeah,
Like,
you had to get
you had
accepted.
To have some talent to be in honor choir as a reason.
And you did shows all over the place doing that. You traveled, did that stuff. I did that for like
that's
ever.
amazing.
So.
Yeah. So then you had the metal under you.
Yep. And then I went on to the acoustic, and then now I got here and I started doing that.
Started busting raps on the microphone, one mic.
Well, it just took off way too fast for me not to do it.
Right. Yeah, you gotta if something's working, man, you just gotta keep doing it. You know what I mean? It's like the people that are like, someone sees something and they're starting it and they're like, hey man, that's really working for you. If they're like, nah, and they just give up on it, man, like they could have been. You don't even know what you could have became.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And that's what fears me the most, is not knowing if I could succeed. But you know what I'm saying? So that's why I did it.
Yeah.
I was like, it's working, and if I don't do it,
you're gonna kick yourself.
I'm gonna kick myself for not knowing.
For sure.
Well, it's like this one guy who was saying, like, people don't actually, like, what they have more than the fear of failure is the fear of success. You know what I mean? They're afraid of being successful. They're afraid of seeing where life could take them, so they stay mediocre. You know what I mean? But it's like the type of people that are like, I don't give a fuck where I end up when I become successful. I'm gonna just try. You know what I mean? Those are the type of people that, you know, come out on top. So.
I was like, I just want to build a name and a foundation for my upcoming family, bro.
Secure your future too.
Yeah, I got hundreds of nieces and nephews in my family, and like my family is not.
You just say hundreds?
I did. I got hundreds of family, dude. Hundreds of cousins.
Just making sure we heard that right.
Dude, I have in double digits of the nieces and nephews.
Damn.
I got a big family.
So when Christmas comes around and you made it, you gonna. Here's one for you. Here's one for you.
Yo, that's just the thing.
Well, if he has that, means it's gonna be here's $1 for you. Here's $1 for you.
Like, I don't know. It's like my dad. He never had money.
Right.
Besides when he was doing music.
Yeah.
And then when I was born, I got like super deathly sick.
Yeah.
And I had a blood disease, and then that had some more stuff happen that I'm not gonna disclose.
Right.
Yeah, but I fought that undisclosed thing for about 7 years.
Okay.
And then I finally came through it. And then,
that's what counts, man.
So when that happened, my dad quit playing music. He quit going on the road, and he came home to take care of me. And then he went to prison after that. But so he pretty much lost everything when he went to prison. But,
damn.
So you know what struggle is.
Yeah, for sure. It's like I grew up not being able to, like, Ma, I want that. Well, we can't. It's not that she said no. So we can't. You know, it's like I understand. As a young kid, I didn't quite understand, but when I got about 9, 10 years old, I realized my mom's not saying no.
Yeah.
Right.
She's saying like, we just really can't right now.
Right.
And it's so like I want to give back to my family. That way, I want them to be able to go in the store with me one day and be like, yeah, grab it. Grab whatever you want. I want one day I want to fly my mom on a plane. This is a big dream of mine. I want to fly my mom up here to me. And I want to take her to Mall of America. She's never been. I've only been once.
Fucking love the Mall of America.
I want to take her to the Mall of America, and I want to take my mom on a shopping spree. Just her.
Hell yeah.
You know?
You gotta take her on the rides too. Does she like going on rides?
Dude, me and my mom used to go to Six Flags on some summers.
Let them know.
She would save up money, dude, and take us. But
every once in a while.
Yeah, once in the summer we go do that stuff, man, and she loved that shit. But one day, one day.
Yeah. We were planning to go out to the Mall of America and just vibe out. You know what I mean?
Oh, we definitely.
Just being there, man. I don't know. There's something about that place. It's like you go there and it's just like your childhood relived all over again. You know.
Well, it's like when I was a kid, dude. We always dreamed about going to the motherfucking Mall of America.
Right.
But we never do. It's like
about it, you know what I mean?
Real
like,
talk. Like when I got up here and I went, I was like, we're really going to this motherfucker. I always wanted.
So it's like known.
Yeah.
Right.
No, Mall of America, dude. I've known about that since I was a kid. I've just never been able to go. That's something like us as kids used to sit in our circle and fucking talk about like places we want to go. And I finally went like last year, dude. It was tight, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Hell yeah, dude. I bet all that waiting built up, and you're finally like, yes, this is.
And I was old enough to buy liquor.
Nice.
Bong bong.
So escalators were my friend. You know what I'm saying?
They got the
they got the hookup.
They got the stores in the mall too.
Dude,
so.
I couldn't even stand on the escalator by the time it was like almost 3 o'clock in the morning when I was walking out. I've been there all day. I stopped in every bar, took about 2 or 3 shots as I was shopping. There's a lot of bars in there. No, I hit every bar.
The rock and roll joint.
That was tight.
Yeah.
And then I went to that bubblegum shrimp. I saw that. That's
Yes,
like,
sir.
It was like, we got boiled shrimp, we got fried shrimp.
Were you there when they had Cereal World?
I don't know. I don't think so.
There was this place called Cereal World, and you just go up in there, and it's just like a whole place made out of like cereal brands and shit, and like you could go sit in a bowl of cereal, and like it was trippy, man.
What?
Yeah, it was weird, dude.
Oh no.
Like a gigantic bowl of cereal, you go sit in it.
That's crazy.
It's weird
they got
shit.
the Lego thing. They got Camp Snoopy.
That Lego thing was tight.
They go above and beyond,
It's
man.
weird that the people actually built them things.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I was like, that's a lot of super glue, dog.
Yeah, for real.
How long did that take?
You could fit in that thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, look at my little model. It's like, look at my fucking helicopter.
Yeah, I built it out of Lego, bitch.
You know they got a whole house made out of Legos now?
I'm sure they do.
Where's that at?
It's not in the Mall of America. I don't know where it's at, but that shit'll get you on Netflix.
Man, that makes
They
me
built
want
a whole house out of Legos, and then inside the house have Lego, like you said, gluing the shit together, making tables and dinosaurs. And
Yo, man, that should be one of our projects when we become.
What you talking about, man?
You know what I mean?
You should totally build something.
Buy
all the
Lego.
The Lego UFO. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, that'd be
Put
sick.
a drone in the middle of
That'd
that
be
bastard that's heavy enough to make it fly.
And every show, we have like that thing. We have it out there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, you know, nowadays they got technology where people can ride on drones.
Yeah,
they got like
they're
drone
huge.
bikes and you know what I mean.
Yeah, those just like
shit.
a drone bike. It's got like a blade here, blade here, and 2 on the back.
That's
You
some
literally
Star
sit there and like it looks like something from Star Wars.
Well, they even got jetpacks now, like legit jetpacks.
The water ones.
No, not even real jetpacks.
The ones that you hold on your hands and shit. With that dude, it's like an Iron Man glove, basically.
Like
or a Rocket Man or something.
Like GTA style jetpacks. They got those in real life now.
It's real.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's over here like, what the? Where am I at right now?
I'm just saying, let the beta test go through.
I don't want to explode midair.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Or like, what if you're sitting there going, you're like, God, this thing's getting hot.
Version 1.0.
What are you gonna do? Just jump away from it?
Just unbuckle.
Alright, fuck it.
Yeah, right. You getting burnt, but you 100 feet in the air.
Keep 100 feet in.
Well, have you heard of those mosquito helicopters? True. They're helicopters that you can buy. You don't even need a license. You just fly them around town and shit.
Oh, shit.
Probably like in like a rural setting, but you know what I mean. They're like one person little mini helicopters, and they can go like hundreds and hundreds of feet in the sky. And you can watch YouTube videos of it.
Oh yeah.
Dude, we all need to
hometown,
just mob in those things.
Dude, yeah, this guy showed up.
Squad shit.
Fuck. Just fly downtown.
Just show up in a helicopter, like a mini one.
Land on the rooftop of the aquarium.
Be like VIP style.
Yeah, you gotta come in boss style.
Dude.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's a fleet of mini helicopters.
Nobody steal our idea.
Nah, man, you better not.
Trademark.
Better not be taking
trademark.
That was
copyright.
it. Yeah. That's a squadron right there, man.
Well,
I
know they make like, they make little bees with cameras on them.
Yeah, of course.
Because bees was depleting, and they started making mechanical bees to like pollinate stuff. But they use that for espionage and stuff too.
Oh yeah, of course. Of course.
We got mechanical bees pollinating shit.
You'd be surprised what's mechanical nowadays, man.
All right.
Even the mosquitoes.
Well,
they got cameras you can't even really fucking see.
Oh yeah.
Like just
exactly.
like they're like
it's
like they exist in a different dimension and they're just seeing through the layer.
It's
you know
so
what I mean?
weird.
So, but you know that's life. You know we can also make cool shit too. It's not just them. We can make cool shit.
Oh, we making cool shit.
You know what I mean? We just as capable of creating. You know what I mean? As anyone else. So.
Than the weed or the drink. Like music's a whole different thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And when it comes together, you ever notice how it comes together, like almost on its own or naturally?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what about what happened today, man? We Sharon and I, we went to like this. Have you heard of Unglued, that place downtown where they give away like artists, or they don't give them away, but they sell like artist stickers in the little 50-cent machine.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a sticker, and it was this artist, and we kept the sticker here, whatever. It was just a local artist from Fargo or whatever. And then I got Breeze hitting me up. He's like, "Hey man, we're gonna go meet with this artist and plan an event with him." Dude, it was the artist that I got the sticker from. So it's like, what?
Hey, that's how shit works.
Trippy ass shit, but it's
just
real though.
Right into each other. That's cool.
It's always like the universe is always giving you some kind of subtle preview.
I want
to
say it's random, but I don't
nothing's
think so.
random. Come on, man, you know better than that. Ain't nothing random.
Not anymore, apparently.
Nah, man, everything's a creation of the mind. So you know.
Yeah.
Good or bad, we attract it somehow.
Manifest.
Somehow, some way. So.
Yeah, positive vibes bring positive.
Yeah.
Negative vibes bring negative.
Yeah. And if you put it out there, you know, it comes back to you. So if that's what
Right.
you're looking for,
Yeah.
you know, just make
Speaking
sure
of
it's all
creating, man,
positive.
like what you got planned in the future then?
Oh, bro, I have so many songs wrote right now, but I know I'm about to release the last 3 that I've done,
Okay.
which is I did the Weekend. I got to release that still. That's the one
Okay.
that I won Coast to Coast with.
Oh hell yeah.
And then I still got to release Spaz Out and I'm trying to remember, Like That or Liking That. I mean that I did with OG Capo.
Mhm.
And then me and Blizzy and Loco, Skrilla, and DC Boy Q actually all just hop on a track together.
Oh hell yeah.
It was random. I went over there to kick it with him for a second.
Right.
We were recording, and we were all in there, and we were just asked if I want to hop on. I was like, hey, if you got a couple seconds, I'm never gonna turn that down, you know.
Right.
And we
That's
made a pretty good hit, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody's kind of doing a thing, but that's Blizzy's song to release, so I don't know the official release date on that.
So like a major feature, man. Everybody
Yeah,
that was in the building that was ready.
Everybody's on
got
there,
on
and it's tight, dude. Everybody's got a different flow, a different sound, but it all matches, and it's just it all runs right into each other.
That's what I'm saying, man. The best things just happen naturally. Y'all were just planning to hang out. Oh shit, we're gonna make a hit song. You know what I mean? You just ride the waves, man. It'll take you where you need to go.
It was,
you know what I mean?
it was a good time, dude. But yeah, I got a lot more songs about to be coming. I'm working on 3 different little albums, so
Okay,
I can like not simultaneously release, but consistently release.
Yeah, keep the fans.
I like to
there
stay
because-
consistent because I don't want those dead spots of a few months in between music, you know. And
That's
then-
really the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Consistency.
Because you can lose views. You can lose fans.
You're
Like,
idle
for
for
sure.
2 weeks, your whole fan base could just be
people
gone.
may love your
Right.
shit, but
But they got that attention span.
Well, they
or
want new
it's too
stuff,
much
man.
Information. You know, we in the information age. Just too much going on.
yeah.
Way too much.
But if you got me, you got a hit, and they'll jam your shit. They'll throw it on their playlist. But of course, they're always looking for new stuff.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
one of
no.
the things about hip hop. They're always looking for new things.
Feed
Always.
me more music.
Yeah,
It's nonstop.
yeah.
It's
And-
good, but it's
And
a
you could
double-edged
release
sword,
something.
You know?
You release something just absolutely major, and they're still gonna be like, "No, give me more." You know
Yeah.
what I mean, it just never ends.
Man.
Fiending.
But, you know,
We want
that
to
could
build
be-
that.
Use that as
Yeah.
motivation, if anything. Like, all right, you think I can do better? Let me see if I can do better.
Yeah,
You know?
absolutely. Well, it's
So I
like it's not even much doing better. It's just like I love like when I get on stage and I do a new song, dude, and because people know my shit.
Mm-hmm.
So when I get on stage and I give them something new, they're like, "Oh shit!" You know, I see in a couple of people's faces,
They're like, "We don't know the
yeah,
words
we're like,
yet."
"I don't know what the hell this is,"
Right.
and I blow their fucking mind.
And you know when
Yeah.
the trench coat mafia is in the building, man. Y'all pull
Gang,
up
gang.
proper, man. I see y'all.
Absolutely,
You know what I
bro. You gotta pull up with it. Like I wouldn't say make a scene, but make yourself notable, right?
Exactly.
Like noticeable. When
Yeah.
you walk in.
Bring the
Show out.
entourage. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Because people may know who you are, but like, you know, I'm not looking for like just fame. I'm looking for like notoriety, bro.
Yeah, right.
Like I want people to know what the hell I've done.
Let them know that you're serious about your shit and like you here, you ready to rock it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's different when there's like I walk into a show and they're like, "Oh, there's Trenches," versus "Oh, there's Trenches. He'll be on around." You know,
Yeah,
it's
right,
like,
right.
and people tell me like, "Hey, bro, you know, I'm waiting here for you," and I'm like, "That's what's up, man. I appreciate that. You
Yeah,
know,
right.
that's cool as hell."
Yeah,
big
like-
difference.
That's the one thing. Like, do you got like a logo or anything like that?
Not really at the moment. Like I said, for a little while I had to take a break from music
Right.
because I went through this little homeless stage. I went to here in Fargo.
That's real.
I got
Okay.
kind of screwed over, but I was homeless for years, bro. So like I was homeless from the time I was like 16 till I basically moved up here.
So you know
Okay.
how to handle it.
Yeah, I know how to handle it, but up here it's a little different, you know.
Mhm.
It's like I was in the mix with this chick,
Mm-hmm.
and then like I got kind of done a little dirty. I mean,
It happens.
bygones,
best,
bro.
right,
You know,
right.
whatever. You did you. Succeed on your own. I'll fucking do this myself.
Right.
You know.
That's what it comes down to, really.
Yeah, and it's like I just it don't really hurt me because I realize like here in about 5-6 years, bitch, you're gonna wish you were still around.
Yeah, I feel you.
We deal with that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
That's life,
And then
man.
more than just women too.
Yeah.
More than just relationships.
oh yeah,
You
it's
say that.
friends, bro. It's friends. It's family.
It's that, it's business, it's everything.
Yeah, it's everything. It's
Yup.
absolutely.
You just
everything.
gotta, in my opinion, you just gotta keep your circle small, keep moving forward. You know, block the negative energy. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we be blocking people, man. If people be hassling us over anything. We don't got time. We just block them and move on. You know what I mean?
Well, why put up with it? Because they're probably not gonna stop. No matter if you say, "All right, bro, what do you want?" You know?
Even if you try to explain yourself, they'll be like, "No, I don't believe that shit. I'm gonna go tell people about you." It's like, nah, dude, just block. All right, peace.
Reminds me of that Key and Peele skit.
Yeah.
No.
Your jacket.
Put me again.
Oh my god.
he was like.
He followed her to the ends of the earth.
He called her a bitch too, and like he was sitting there fighting all those dudes at the thing, and he punched himself in the face. Oh my god.
Damn. And he's like, I gotta beat myself up now.
He got his ass whooped like 4 times from the bar door to like the end of the fucking block.
Wearing that jean jacket coat with the me in your coat. Yeah. So you can't please everybody. You gotta just keep moving forward. Do you? No matter what happens. Like shit's gonna happen, but you take the good with the bad.
That's why I said, man, the more successful you get, the more people are gonna be lurking and scheming on you and shit. But you can't let it get to you. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
You gotta all right, I see you hating, whatever. I'll block you. I don't care.
Like you said, use it as inspiration.
Yeah. So.
Because really, that's just gonna be your next hit song.
Well, that's why I used a lot of my music, dude. It's like everything. All right, so a lot of my music's pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
People that only like really know me understand that the shit that I say on my music is not necessarily stuff I'm still doing.
Right.
But I've done that shit, and that's what people need to like. One thing I want to say on here, if they're watching this, is like, quit questioning if that's actually what I did, because honestly, you don't really want to know.
Right, I feel you.
Don't ask questions.
And it's like, if you really want to know, like, take my advice and listen to what the fuck I'm saying on my music.
Right.
And it's like, you'll realize, like, I even say in the music, like, hell yeah, it was horrible shit sometimes I was doing, but I had a fucking blast at the time.
Right.
You know? But even in the music, I'd, like, some of my songs, they'll let you know, like, that's just not me no more. But don't think I can't go back.
Listen to more than one song.
Yeah, don't test them, man.
I can definitely go back. And that's that one thing. It's like, I don't ever want to. My son calmed me down a lot.
Yeah, right.
And,
yes. Family.
Getting locked up so many times. Yeah. It's like,
shit just gets old, right?
Well, dude, being in handcuffs and walked into a jail cell like 16 times is a lot.
Right.
And especially when one is for like 9 months. And then like the other one there, you're for a while,
Yeah. I'm sure the food ain't good either.
Oh, well, you learn to love it. Hot sauce, fucking a little bit of cheese.
Yeah. What is it, mayo and mustard?
Y'all make the toilet wine?
Nah, but I remember when I was locked up, some dude was making hooch in a bottle, right?
Yeah.
Like a shampoo. Oh my God.
Yeah, shampoo.
He was making a shampoo. If you don't crack the seal and let it it's gonna fucking explode.
Wow.
So it's a bomb.
Yeah.
Got you.
Okay, and like if you don't really spray, it's going to explode.
Yeah.
And he kept it in his pants here while he slept.
Damn.
Every night, and then one night. He was right underneath me at the top
This
rack.
ain't gonna end well.
All of a sudden, it went boom, and everybody jumped up, dude, and all you hear is, I blew my dick off. And I jumped down, and I was like, what the I thought the guard came in and blasted somebody with something. I didn't know what happened, but all of a sudden, I looked down, and he's just, like, holding his dick, and I was like, a fucking bottle exploded, didn't it? He was like, yeah. I was like, I told you. I said, now you got to start over.
Yeah, right.
In more ways than one.
Yeah, because that shit was some of mine too. So I was like, you better blow it. You better redo that.
Shit. Okay. Yeah. You got liabilities.
Did he get to keep his appendage at least?
Oh, I think he kept it. I don't know. I didn't look.
Nah, I wouldn't either. But you never know, man. That shit could be sticking to the ceiling or something.
I do know he was walking on something fucked up for a couple days, dude.
Yeah.
I do know he had a big ass bruise from like a few inches up from his knee all the way up.
Damn.
Yeah, it like exploded.
Ouch. Whew. That's a crazy story, man.
It's like some mini C4 right there.
You know how much pressure's got to build up in a bottle for that bitch to bust?
Yeah, right.
Too much.
Especially a shampoo bottle.
Yeah, right.
Holy shit. It was a good time.
I remember you can just like shake up fucking Coke bottles, put Mentos in them, and that I thought was pretty intense. But that shit probably like
the big fountain.
Yeah.
It was an explosion.
And then people would be drinking that shit. And they ended up in the hospital because their stomachs were like foaming up and shit.
Oh my God. Yeah. People would like eat a Mentos or something.
They'd be drinking like dying over here. Like, it's a challenge.
And they're just like, oh.
Well, thank God it's not the Tide Pod.
Oh my God.
Seen some funny memes from that one.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Oh,
mean,
God.
you live and you learn unless you do the Tide Pod Challenge.
I don't understand.
I wonder if anybody died from doing that.
Yeah, I had to.
Had to.
Yeah,
Had
right.
to. That's the stupidest shit ever. Why would you eat?
Watch me eat
But they're
poison.
coming out with new stuff all the time.
Well, it's like, I saw that one meme. Y'all see Cheech and Chong?
Yeah,
Absolutely up in smoke, bro.
When that chick snorts that Ajax.
Yeah.
I saw that meme, and it was like, you kids are punks. Remember the Ajax lady?
Oh,
Got
shit.
some leads, man.
Yeah.
She was sitting there. I was like, that lady's gonna die.
That's so funny.
For
You
sure.
say that.
I was like, that lady's gonna die.
For sure.
Man, yeah, so God, keep it moving, man. But yeah, we out here, we students of life. I mean, I said it before, I'll say it again. You know, as long as you find something, a passion, something you can that kind of pulls you through, because I imagine music probably helped you through some times.
Oh yeah. Well, I lived in my car for fucking, dude. Like me and my ex-girlfriend at the time, me and her were together for like 3 years. We lived in a car in a Waffle House parking lot for like
Damn.
6 months, and
Or
we
truck stop or
didn't have it. No, it was Waffle House. She worked at Waffle House,
That's
and
what's
so.
Mm-hmm.
She worked at Waffle House, so we could just stay out there and shit,
Hell yeah.
you know. And we had all I did was listen to music, write music in the car. So,
Well, man, at least you got some good material out of it, I'm sure.
dude, I am not upset about anything I went through. If anything, bro, like I know I can survive with or without a roof over my head, with or without
Right.
food, with or without money in my pocket, without these damn shoes, even.
Right.
You learn a way.
Yeah.
And,
I feel you.
You know, also touching back on something you said earlier, the beauty of rap, at least the way it's supposed to be,
Right.
is that people can pull your card on anything you say.
Yeah,
Yep.
right.
So, okay, yeah, don't test you because you can flip back that way. But at the same time, the fact that you can relate to everything you say, that speaks volumes about
Yeah.
Trenches.
No.
Also, don't be capping in your music, man. Please don't be pretending you about something when you're not. you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
that don't look good when you actually have the people listening to your music come
Someone-
up
yeah,
and
someone
try and
come
talk
test
to you.
and shit.
Because they will.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
will. Oh, I've definitely. That's why my homeboy, like a lot of artists here in Fargo, like that's why they still fuck with me. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? They
Right.
they realize my stuff is true.
If you real.
Yeah, it's like I
Gets
don't
noticed.
have many people. Did you sneeze? Oh,
Puppy sneezed.
puppy sneeze.
Hey, we should shout them out.
Hey,
Shout out Jackson over there.
shout out Jackson, little
Jackson.
red nose.
Got a little pit,
Heck
little
yeah.
new service dog.
Nose
You know what I'm
pit
saying?
bull.
He's
Yeah,
working
in the
on it.
building today.
Oh,
Floating out here through space.
Yeah, we all in space. Even the dog's in space right now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
how
man.
we do, man.
So-
Everybody's
Zero
coming
gravity dog.
And
But we're bolted down right now.
you
know what I'm
got
saying?
Breeze. He's speaking through a wormhole or some shit right now. We don't know where he's at, but he's
At
here.
warp speed.
I mean, he's somehow in the building. We don't know how, but he's here. So,
All right, bet.
you know.
Bet.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
No.
Well, man, you got anything else in closing to say before we end the transmission?
Oh, well, shit. Basically, like, man, everybody here in Fargo has been showing me love, especially you
Yeah.
guys, bro. I know we don't stay in contact
Salute.
too much, but we know we still fuck with each other.
Yeah,
and
right,
We
right.
see
You
each
know,
other out at
absolutely.
the events is where what we tend to do. It's all
Absolutely, and yeah, I got a lot of upcoming shows, some that are unofficial yet, but a
about
lot
anything
that's
you can
still
tell 'em,
official.
You know, it's all good.
And then I know I still got I'm going to the finals for Coast to Coast this year too, so I know that's happening.
Hell yeah.
And then I got a couple shows coming up in New Orleans again as well. I've been working on getting up there.
Keep
Hell yeah,
mobbing on
dude.
New Orleans,
That's what's
bro.
up.
Absolutely.
Just gotta keep it moving, man.
And I like to shout out Low Cash for doing my music. He's been taking care of it. He was the first person to ever record a rap song for me.
Shout out Low Cash.
Shout out Low
Low Cash
Cash.
Productions.
He does his thing, absolutely. He does his actual thing, putting on shows and stuff too. You know, it's not a
Make
lot of
sure it
people
goes
who
through.
put on shows and actually invest the time
Right.
into doing it.
Yeah, I feel
You
you,
know.
There's so
man.
much that goes into it. So
There's a lot
yeah,
that goes
good look.
into it, including money, and, like stress.
Low Cash be in the back, being all humble, putting in all that work. You know, some people kind of overlook that shit. but
Everybody
he's-
overlooks it. I would have never, dude. I wouldn't be. Y'all would have never heard of me if it wasn't for Low Cash, for sure.
Yeah, right.
He's the only person who gave me a chance to get in the studio, really. So
That's what I like about him. He's just like that zero fucks attitude. I'm gonna do what I do. I don't care what you do. You know what I mean?
right,
He good
right.
about the
So-
nationwide connections too.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, he knows people.
He's an OG too. Like he's been around, man.
Yeah.
He's
Been around for
one
a
of
while.
the godfathers in my opinion. Like he was one of the first to record people in Fargo, I'm sure.
No,
So-
he's been doing it a while, and it's tight that he's still doing it.
He's looking
Oh,
out for
yeah.
you.
Yeah, he looks out
Keeping
for
your music
everybody.
Career going. Oh man, I'm telling you. So like, yeah, any songs or what? You know what I would like to hear is if you got any acapella freestyle, even if it's 4 bars or 8 bars.
Let's see.
Let's show 'em.
Acapella freestyle here.
I could beatbox, but you know, it is whatever.
Let's see, yeah. I don't know. See what
Hey,
I
not to
come
put
up
you
with
on
here.
the spot, but
I
if you
don't
got
mind the
something-
spot, bro. Shit, you're in the spot when you're on stage.
Spotlight, right? We got two.
Yeah.
I throw myself on the spotlight and just on the spot all the
All right,
time.
well, we throwing you
Yeah.
into space.
That's what.
Space light.
All right, well, shit. I mean, do you have a beat or something?
I mean, I could put one on, but I could just beatbox with you, or if you want to spit it a cappella. I mean, I have to hook.
Or if you got it written, you know.
Oh, I got
don't
something written too. If you want to
Alright.
hear something like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
we
man.
definitely want to hear that.
Here's some
Yeah,
original works.
Yeah, I
That's
got
always
a
good shit.
got a little something here.
What were you saying over there?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we would love.
I just try to make sure we got battery life, we got enough memory, we good over there.
Took care of that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got a little bit of stuff.
Just so the people out here.
Actually, no, I gotta do something for you. Fuck, your phone's got charged. I don't want to do it. It's on, but I don't want to do it.
Alright.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let's see what we got. It's like, I came up with something a couple days ago, and I'm trying to remember how exactly what, but
Yeah,
that
we
shit was
here
hard.
for you, man. You
It
just
was
take
like,
your time. Come in.
it said like, hop out the whip with the bat one burning, doing 160 in the bitch, it was swerving. Bad bitch, give me a good brain, I was learning. We're killing all these rappers out here like the vermin. Smoking this weed, I'm sipping this lean, I'm living my life, you know what I mean. I gotta get drunk, I gotta get high, I'm popping the bean, you know what I mean. Living too fast, I'm driving too fast, I'm smashing the gas, I jumped out the top. Yo, bitch said she bad, I had to test that. I call her ass over and she gave me top.
Hey.
Blunt hit my head, I'm looking undead. Everything's blurry like I'm off my meds. I can't trust nobody around me this fast. Smoking this gas and I sit my ass back. So it's like, yeah.
Flames.
Was that
Flames.
the first time you
Fire.
spit that one?
That was, yeah, I came up with like the hop out the whip with the backwood burning, doing 160 and the bitch was swerving.
First time in the Space Pod. You heard that shit first, only on SpacePodTV.
Exclusive. Shout out. to
Up on the
Johny
Space
Trenches.
Light. He out here, man, making moves.
Man, I love this.
Yeah.
I love y'all's little show, bro. Everything is
Appreciate
tight.
it.
You got your little aliens, you got the double cup.
Yeah, man.
You know, we do it big.
We got the
Yeah, man.
Hey.
All
That's
day.
right,
You know,
dog.
that's how we do it, man. The alien says you get a refill too, I'm sure.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, dude. Yeah, this is tight, bro. I ain't never, like I say, I ain't never been in space. It's a while, you know.
Yeah,
Atmosphere is a little different up here.
Glad to have you up here, man.
Yeah, it's a little
Yeah.
easier to breathe.
That's
Yeah.
right. You're not around all the fuckery.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We can just watch it from below.
Ain't everybody
Alright.
assholes, but they just sprinkle just enough.
That's right.
Right.
Hell yeah.
That's cool, man. Yeah, we appreciate you coming out here, man, like for real. And that was flame. You got your flow down.
I appreciate it, bro. Thank you, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like you found your MC a long time ago, it sounds like, where you can just say what you need to on any beat.
Well, I can, like any instrument. That's what I actually trained myself to do. Is like I would write a song, and then I would do that song in like 5-6 different types of beats.
Yes.
And I would teach myself to reword sentences if I had to, real quick to make it fit. And
Right.
Yeah, you ain't a rookie.
Yeah,
Versatility, man.
I go from West Coast type rap beats to all the way to like, you know, anything
Ambient.
really. Yeah.
Jazz records. Who the hell knows?
Yeah.
Like, you
Right.
can do it if you can find. Once you got that groove.
I could even hit. I've been like working on like Tiger type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the party
Yeah.
type
If you put some
music.
melodies into
Yeah.
it, you know.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I got a lot of stuff
Hell
coming.
yeah. All right, guys. Well, if you want to hear what Johny Trenches has, I'm going to leave the links in the description. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you coming out, man.
Absolutely, brother. Anytime.
one
Thank you
love.
very much.
Hell
very
yeah,
much.
bro. And that being said, we are descending from the space pod and ending the transmission. We out. Peace.
Peace out.
Yeah.
Okay. In the 701, do it for the humans. I be on the come up, do it for the humans. And I'm making numbers, do it for the humans. So I'm taking over, better make a note of it. In the 701, do it for the humans. I be on the come up, do it for the humans. And I'm making numbers, do it for the humans. So I'm taking over, better make a note of it. I do it for the humans. I do it for the humans. I do it for the humans. So I'm taking over, better make a note of it. I do it for the humans. I do it for the humans. I do it for the humans, so I'm taking over, better make a note of it. I don't really understand